Why does your drone footage not look good? Now, this is a common question that is asked by beginner drone operators. And really, there are 5 things that you can do to make your drone footage look better. And we're about to cover that in today's video. Number 1, smooth movements. The biggest problem in drone operators that are starting out is that they will not operate their drone smoothly, and the movements are just really just jarring and awkward, and you get so taken out of whatever story is being told because you're trying to figure out exactly where the camera is supposed to be pointed because it can't actually decide whether it wants to go one way or another. And there are so many different ways that you can create smooth movement, and really it takes a lot of practice to get a perfect movement, and there are some very complex movements out there. FPV drone flyers are just insane at getting smooth yet fast movements. It's really a craft that is slowly developed through practice. But if you can, practice smooth movements. Number 2 is variety of angles. Something that is just so commonly misunderstood about drone shots is that it always has to be, the camera has to always be facing forward, and it always has to be going in one specific direction, and it can't be, the camera has to be pointing just straight forward. It can't be any other way, and that is not true. There are top-down drone shots, there are gimbal rotations, and just some crazy drone shots that you can do. Now, you don't have to do these crazy shots right off the bat, but do try to get some angle. The top-down angle is one of the easiest angles to get with your drone. You're also able to smoothly but effectively change your angle and change your camera's positioning mid-shot. Since the drone is a movable object, you are able to move the camera, and thus, hopefully, your drone footage will look just a little bit better with that variety of shots. Number 3 is coloring, and I see this so often, is that if you'll be in a indie short film and you'll be watching it and all of a sudden it cuts to a drone shot, you can automatically, instantly just tell that it's a drone shot. And the reason being is that the colorist was not able to match the drone's camera, that footage from the drone's camera, to the footage from whatever main camera was being used in the film. If you can color match those 2 different pieces of footage, your audience will have a lot harder of a time consciously seeing the change between a drone shot and a regular main camera shot. And I will be coming out with a video very soon about coloring and coloring for beginners, so stay tuned for that. Number 4 is the relevance to the actual film. Something that indie filmmakers like to do is just add a drone shot that doesn't really help tell the story, and it doesn't help the audience to further understand what's going on in the scene. They just put it in there because they think that it's a cool drone shot. Now, that, yes, it is a cool drone shot, but if it's not relevant to the story, it takes the audience out of the story, and thus it creates this jarring effect that your audience will actually lose interest and become more grounded in the real world and not grounded in or more attached to the world that you are creating through your film. This also kind of leads into tip number 5, which is overuse. Do not overuse drone footage. It is so easy to get a drone and be like, this is great, this is amazing, I'm so excited to use my drone. And it's great, it really is. I know that I am still excited when I get to use my drone for stuff. But it's just, it's so easy to overuse it and to almost make it as a main camera for your film. And aerial shots are more of a support tool than they are a mainframe tool in the camera world. Unless you are doing a specific movie which is supposed to have aerial shots almost entirely, don't use your drone, but more than maybe once or twice in a scene. And this will also help your audience to go back to ground level, because as soon as you get into aerial shots, your audience, being humans who cannot fly, are taken out of the story because it's a different look on things, and it is so drastically different that they may lose understanding or interest in the story that you're portraying. So those are my 5 tips on how to create more cinematic drone footage. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to be releasing 2 videos a week, and you can stay tuned and see what else we have next. If you have any ideas about videos that we can do, please don't hesitate to leave a comment and let us know, and I will definitely take a look and see what kind of video I can be doing next. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.